Greetings, fellow noobs, and welcome to another NuubCast. This is Blomus bringing you a 1v1 on the Shattered Temple between Catonia in the red Protoss pantyhose and his opponent Rappel. I think he might have wanted it to be Rappel, but that's not how you spell it, bro. Rappel is your name, whether you know it or not. And he is the Blue Zerg pieces. And yes, we are still on 1.22. However, the last cast was a PvZ on slag pits. And I said I had two more that I hadn't watched, and I was going to cast those first. But the next one was a PvZ on slag pits. So I was like, F this, and I deleted it. And that was Fuzzy and What the Foe. So Fuzzy and What the Foe, I apologize, but you're going to have to send me another rep. Also, Roland against Nilla was a 1.2 that I hadn't watched yet, and that one also got deleted. So now we are back into only replays that I have. There has at least some kind of quality assurance. Not to say that all of the games that get into my yes folder are of the utmost quality. Remember, I do a lot of this late at night. And so my judgment may be impaired, although I am not impaired, I mean. And we got a gas going down for Catonia. Gate at the... a gateway? At the gateway. Fast hatch for Rappel, scouted by Catonia's lol. Did he see that? No, he didn't. Catonia, what are you doing, man? You always gotta count that. You always gotta scout the natural. Come on, dude. You know better than this. Anyway, looks like Catonia is going to be going your standard 4 gate unless we see second gas go down shortly. Anyway. We had a fast hatch in the pool coming out, so obviously any pathway is open to either player at this point. Is this... I'm not sure about this wall. It looks like guys can get through on either side here by Catonia. But whatever. But anyway, as I was saying, apologize to those folks whose reps will not get cast. But man, I'm just tired of going back into the old version of StarCraft. I'm going to do it like 3 more times, and that's it. And I never want to have to do it again. So Blizzard, if you're listening, don't freaking patch it again for a long-ass time. You hear me? You hear me? I'm sick of this crap. Just kidding. I mean, obviously, sometimes you got to patch. You know what I'm saying? Infestors probably are going to get nerfed. They're going to get re-nerfed because, dang, that fungal growth is nasty. I mean, it's like Storm on steroids. It's so disgustingly sick. It's so fast. The damage is so fast. And since it doesn't take as long, your guys don't get to stand and fight even though they're stuck and the damage is done over 4 seconds. They're there shooting for 4 seconds and killing your army while you fungal growth them. Now they're dead in like 2 seconds, so they've got no time to fight, no time to participate in battles. They are dead, and 2 fungal growths do a ton of damage. Obviously, if it's just like gateway units and stuff, Infestors are going to be badass. Spinecrawler going down to protect that natural. A good spot, and it's in. Going to be able to have the reach. Just a couple of units out here for Catonia. To see what he is up to. 2 gates, 2 gas. So looks like we're going to see some kind of tech play here. As you can see, all 3 gateways opening. Now the warp gate is on. We got the early expansion. So we are 3 gate expanding here for Catonia. Not a 4 gate, obviously, since he got that second gas. We got 3 gate expand, warping in more sentries, which is definitely what you want to do if you're going to try and protect this. Obviously, this area here is much wider than the old lost temples, so a lot more space to have to force field. Used to be able to close it off, I think, with 3 force fields back in the day, maybe 4, but 3 force fields was enough to secure your natural for at least a little while. Now this, obviously, you're not going to do anything with that, not wisely anyway. Best to stay back up on your ramp and force field that. Nexus 3/4 of the way finished. Nicely getting nicely saturated, although you stopped making probes, Catonia. Just stop making probes. You better get some probes. A few roaches here on the ramp hanging out, doing the business. Lots of drones over here for Rappel, sorry. You should probably transfer a few of those. Anytime you see like dancing between I mean, whatever, you got 2 control groups, you're oversaturated. I can say that without hesitation. There is debate when you have 8 mineral patches. They say you only need 3 on the outside, these 2 and these 2, and then all these are fine with 2, the inside 4. So instead of 30, you really only need 22-ish, 24-ish. So 1 control group is more than enough to have a saturated mine. We've had this conversations, I'm sure, a gazillion times. This, however, is not even close to being saturated. Oh, he did transfer. Okay, so he's good. He's good. Katoni's good. Okay, got some buildings going down here. Looks like they are not, there's a gap there and there, so it's not exactly a wall off, but you can, that makes it 2 force fields instead of what would be 6 or 8 force fields if you needed to defend. Lots of roaches here, and a nice concave here for Rappel. Going to immediately be able to engage and just get a complete surround on these guys, and even with the force field, this is not going to be a contest. Even with the Guardian Shield, it's not going to be a contest. Catonia needs to get out of dodge. He's going to be losing these force fields, these sentries, and they are just worth way too much gas to be losing them in the open field like this. And it looks like he's probably going to lose at least 1 more if the roaches are able to catch up. Looks like they have the same moving speed. Is that true? Weapon speed, move speed 225, move speed 225, yep, exact same. So they were not catching any ground. Got to get those sentries behind. Get them! No! No! Get them behind! Behind! No! It's not what you want to do. Sentries are all dead. That's huge, huge loss for Catonia. Roaches are going to come in and do all kinds of damage. We have the +1 attack nearly complete here, but it's not going to matter much. 2 sentries would have been good, just again to wall off. You know what I'm saying? To impede the roaches from coming into the base further and possibly harassing the mineral line. Because they have to come through the small area, this will be enough to pull them off, but these zealots are not going to catch them because they too have a 225 move speed. Unless you get the charge, at which point they run at 2.5. I am almost certain. I think it's a 2.5 with charge. Increases movement speed. It doesn't say exactly how much. Oh well. I'm pretty sure it's 2.5. And the stalkers are 275. 295. Maybe fast. Layer tech complete, but no double evo chamber for upgrades. No other tech going down. Just spines. Is this a spire? No. Is this a spire? No. We are getting burrow and roach speed and pneumatized care, so fast overlords. +1 armor going down for Catonia. It looks like Rappel, sorry, gotta stop saying that. Rappel wants a 3rd, and he's gonna go get it. Has the Protoss player made any more? Yep, he's back to making probes. Very good. Not made any down here. Need to get on the stick there. Broken down this rock so that he can also take his third. It looks like both players are of the same mind in that regard. Warped in a few stalkers to take out the now fast scouting overlord, but stalkers are pretty quick, so they're able to catch up and take him down. Pretty much the same number of roaches that he faced last time, though, clumped up this time, not in a concave. And now with the Immortals, I'm thinking we're going to see a different tune being sung from Rappel. And as long as Katonia can keep himself... What was that? What was that? Dude, what do you... Oy. Yeah, run home and hide your head in shame, Katonia. Come on, dude. Come on. Third base going up for Katonia. Third base going up for Rappel. Rappel the apple. Spreading that creep, Rappel. Love to see it. Love to see it. Queen gonna take a long, slow stroll. Oh, man. My hips hurt. My hips hurt. Make me walk up these hills. Ain't got no creep out for me. What do people think I be doing? I be spitting some larva. Do it. Come on. You're up there. Spit. As I would say, spit, bitch. Spit. Alright. He don't want to spit no larva. So that be it. Spitting these. Didn't spit up here, though. What? Now you gonna make me walk back down this hill? What are you trying to do to me? I'm an old lady. Alright, that's better. What was that? You walked the queen all the way up there, and now you're gonna walk all the way back? Wait, oh, I know what you did. You misclicked, and you spit all of this one. Oh, I know exactly what you did. What the heck are you doing, dude? Oh, Rappel, you're making me laugh. Alright, we're going to need to see some probe transfers from the Protoss to the third base. Looks like he has pulled some off of the main, and they are on their way. Are we back into probe production? Is anybody making probes? Any Protoss is making probes at any bases? If you're making some probes, please raise your hand. No, Katonia, you're not. You are getting a nice force here. Do we have Hydras, Lings, and Roaches here? Still no layer tech. Finally, we do have the. I'm sorry, we do have the Hydros den with the Groove Spines, and we are seeing a third Evo chamber for that third bit of research that the Zergs have, because they need to have the air and the ground carapace. Is that correct? Melee, missile, and I see. Melee attack, missile attack, upgrades, and defense. See, this is the problem with this kind of setup. Congo Line City, man. Yeah, forget the Overlord. He's going to see your third. Lings are going to come out, and they're going to die. This rocks are going to go down. You could probably move in a little bit. Get more people shooting that bad boy. It'll drop much faster. Do we have Colossus coming out? Yes, we do. In fact, we have a stacked Colossus. Do we have Thermal Lance upgrading? Yes, we do. It's 3/4 of the way done, as is level 2 attack. Katonia is getting himself up a nice big fat ball of death. We have 5 Immortals, a whole sheet of Stalkers, and a few Zealots without air. And I'm still not seeing a Spire, but I am seeing an Infestation Pit. Without air, it is going to be difficult for Rappel to hang in there. Although, if he is able to get a bunch of Infestors, and with, he's saving up larva. Is he saving up gas? He must be saving up gas. Has he got gas at his third? He is. So he's saving up gas, getting some Infestors. Get the Ventral Sacs Infestor drop? Oh, wouldn't that be cool if we saw an Infestor drop? Roach, Hydra, Ling army heading out into the center of the map. Will catch Katonia out of position if he's behind. Separating the army could have been a perfect place to attack. Catonia sees the mistake and now is going to press with all of these units. Good force field by Catonia. The first one he's done the whole game. First good one. And it looks like he is easily going to clean up these ground forces, warping in a few more stalkers in the back. Immortal's getting focused by Hydras, but the single Colossus in the back is doing all kinds of damage. And Catonia is 2-1, Rapple is 2-2, but the Zerg forces are not enough against the might of the Colossus, and all of that splash damage, 19 damage per swipe, that's 19 times 2, which in most places is, I'm doing math, 38, no, yeah, 38. And again, these guys aren't going to go down quick, trying to focus down the Colossus. He's going to run away. Now with all these roaches, the Protoss is going to have a bit of a harder time getting it out of the way of the Spine Crawler. Unfortunately, that attack messed with Rapple's plan, and now he cannot get the infestors that he wanted to get. So he had all those larvae saved up, he had gas saved up, and he had to spend that on Hydras and roaches. And he's loaded up, however. He's got Hydras ready to drop somewhere. Guessing he's not really committed to the drop style. That's not really a committed drop attack. We have loose drones over here. Can be transferred to the third. Come on now. Come on now, Rapple. Rapple. And he could have put more guys in there. Could have put some roaches in there if he wanted. Heading to the gold. Heading to the gold. Rapple's got the gold. Catonia just getting his gold up. More Colossus en route. Could make more gateways. 1, 2, 3. Get these guys to the third. 4, 5, 6 gateways. 7, 8 gateways. Okay. Okay, not bad. Not bad, not bad. You're spending your money, so that's good. That's all we need to say. You do need to get these probes doing something, though, bro. Even if you want to have them fight, these guys are pretty weak. You could probably kill 2 of those Hydras before you get smoked. Oh, look at this, trying to take out Cybercore so he can't make any more Stalkers. Very good tactic. That is a key piece of Protoss structure. I mean, he's just going to come in and trade bases? I don't like this play at all. I don't like it at all. Lost his Colossus, apparently. Not using his sentries. Put up a Guardian Shield at least. And coming in, going to get getting poked by the Poker McPokey. Lots of spines up here, going to do lots of damage. Roaches coming in from all sides. Good force field, and a force field off the ramp to delay any further reinforcements, but it doesn't appear that there's going to be any further reinforcements. Not sure if this is game or not. Roaches are retreating to the high ground. Not sure what that's about. Could use another force field right now on the ramp. Hit it up, hit it up, hit it up. Back on the scene, crispy and clean. Which way are you going to go? You're going to hit the main, or you're going to hit that third base where the money is? That's a tough decision at this point. Although this is where all the tech is. Lots of zealots streaming in now for Catonia, and are upgraded with charge, more Colossus and more sentries on the way, though at this point I don't think I'd be making any sentries. I'd be going all zealots and Colossus, even without any air. There's no air on the field, no air anywhere. I would be going all zealots and Colossus to clean this up. And this is going to be game. There is no way that Rapple can come back from this. I don't even think he has larva enough. Yeah, and he's not even trying. Why he hasn't left the game yet, I don't know, because he's not playing it. He's got drones sitting outside of his mining base. Is he going to make you... If he's going to make you kill all his... Really? Come on. Come on. Alright. If, I'm gonna finish watching it and I'll cast, but if it turns out that he makes him kill all his base, all his, buildings, I'm just gonna say right now, keep climbing that ladder. This game is way over, and I'm not gonna subject you to a needless 2 minutes of garbage. So, peace out, y'all. And in the meantime, I will watch as these buildings are slowly taken down. 2 roaches out. Oh no, look out. 3 roaches. They're really gonna be doing something. He was rebuilding a spawning pool? Are you crazy? Ah, down goes the spore crawler. Really? 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 There it is. Rappa leaves the game. And so shall I.